Hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Evangelist. Today we're talking about loving out loud. And what does that mean? Loving out loud. In today's world, many people want to be known for some things. Things that really have no value or things that are only temporary. But what if we focus on being known for something that is long lasting, something that is heartfelt, something that is pure and fruitful, like love? I believe the reason we talk about love so often is because it's not easy. To have hate, anger, jealousy, envy, revenge, all those emotions are easy to have. To have true, pure, honest, heartfelt love takes work. As a Christ believer, we are taught that we must love those who spitefully use us or spitefully say evil things about us, or to love those that really want to do us harm. And again, that is not always easy. And is it possible to really love someone who is our enemy? Someone who does or says things that goes against everything that we believe and still show them love? Can we do that? I wish to give an analogy, which I have a tendency to do quite often in explaining things. So I'm going to give an analogy regarding loving folks that spitefully, or folks that may be considered to be your enemies. On a previous job, I had a coworker who, for whatever reason, did not like me, did not agree with anything that I said, just totally flat out. She just did not like me, love me, or she just truly just hated me, if you will. In my view, which I can only speak from, in my view, I hadn't done anything wrong to her. I hadn't said anything to her to even begin to understand why she had this feeling or why she displayed this attitude toward me. On this job, we were both in the same authority level, or on the same authority level. So we were in constant connection. We were in constant meetings together. We were seeing each other daily. If I was there, she saw me. If she was there, I saw her. Every day, so long as we were at work, we were in constant contact. Some people say that's a Southern thing, and it might be, but I speak to everyone in the mornings, good morning, or in afternoons, good afternoon, or good evening. Now, as my habit was to say good morning, I would say good morning to this coworker as I would say to every other coworker that I pass. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This particular coworker, though, would look me in the eye as I walked past her and did not respond, did not speak, but she would look me in my eye to let me know she heard me but would not respond. Initially, it aggravated me to no end. It really aggravated me initially. I initially became angry and said, you know what? She's not speaking to me. I'm not speaking to her. I don't have to speak to her. After a little bit of time, my heart became convicted, thinking I just cannot continue in this way. I cannot continue to have bitterness or anger or animosity or any type of negative response to this lady and call myself a Christ believer. But I didn't know what to do. So what I thought to do, and I did, which was to pray about it. In my prayer, I asked God to help me with the situation. I wanted to make sure that when I speak to this lady, that I speak from my pure heart. And when I say good morning, I really truly mean good morning. Yet I also ask God to help me not to wait for her response. Help me not to look to see if she responded or even look to see if she heard me, but to just say good morning, mean it from my heart, and keep it moving. One additional thing I asked God too was I asked Him to show me compassion for her. Help me to have compassion for her, especially because we were in meetings and different things together. I asked God to please help me have compassion and change my way of thinking about her. I also, within my prayer, asked God to give me love for her because I did not know what her issues were. I did not know what was causing her to be angry or bitter or what she had been through or whatever the situation might be. But I asked God to help me to have love for her. I must tell you that God did answer my prayer. And I did continue to speak to her, not looking to see whether or not she spoke back. Just saying good morning and continuing to walk, continuing to move. And then my whole perspective also changed, especially when we were together in meetings. The Lord gave me such compassion for my coworker that I felt like crying when I saw her. I don't know what she had been through. I don't know what was going on with her, but the compassion God gave me for her is beyond words. I can tell you that I really felt like crying every time we were together. Every time I saw her, I really felt such sympathy and such heartfelt compassion for her. Believe it or not, shortly thereafter, the lady left the job. So to answer the question, is it possible to love the enemy or love our enemies? The answer is yes, it's possible. But with the help of Jesus, with the help of God, with the help of Christ. That's the only way that I think I would have been, that's the only way I would have been able to deal with this situation or that situation at that time. Christ gave me a change of heart, a change of perspective, a change of mind, and He filled my heart with the compassion I asked Him for. In the Word of God, it says that man's ways are not the same ways as God. Man's ways are like the distance from heaven to earth is man's ways versus God's ways. So our perspective, our way of seeing things or doing things has to change. We can't hold on to our own pride or our own sense of fairness. To put on the Word of God, we have to abandon our own mindsets. We have to look at what God has told us to do and lean to Him to give us the help that we need to reach those particular levels or reach the word that He has asked us to adhere to. The Word of God says we're to love one another. Then the world will know that we are Christ's disciples. That's the only way that they know we are different, because we have unconditional, unadulterated love for everyone. If we separate or love who loves us or only pay attention to those who are good to us, we're no different. That's not what Christ demands. Christ demands us to be like Him. Be like Him in all aspects, especially in loving each other. Not judging, not tearing down, not disputing, not pulling across. Just simply honest, pure, accepting love. As I close this video, loving out loud is an action. It's not just words that you speak, it's actions that you do. When you show love, everyone can see it or feel it. And it's important that we as Christ believers always, always show love. Thank you for listening, and take care.